welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this look I have on today. It is very beginner friendly and it features Stone by MAC. It's a very popular lip color that everybody's trying to get their hands on now. It's a really odd color, so it's kind of difficult to figure out what you can and cannot pair with it. I would best describe it as like kind of stone color, but it's kind of like a grayish, like you mix like gray and mauve. How do you pronounce mauve? If you gotta mix those colors together, this is kind of what this is. And I know for us chocolate girls, we're like, girl, that's gonna make my lips look ashy. No, it's not, girl. If you put it on right, it's not gonna make your lips look ashy. My best advice for this is you gotta make sure that the color palette that you choose for your entire look flows well with this lip color. Most of us are, used to wearing like nudes, reds, and pinks and stuff like that. And you can kind of fit that in with a whole bunch of stuff. But this color, it can be kind of tricky to work with. So I will walk you guys through everything, show you guys what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I'm doing it. So if you like this look, please stay tuned.
Okay guys, so let's get started. First things first, I'm going to moisten my skin with some Fix Plus by MAC. Moisturize my lips with some lip balm, and I'm going to prime my skin. All product details will be placed in the description box below. And I accidentally wiped my brows off, so I had to go and fix that. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm using Revlon Colorstay in a damp beauty blender sponge. And I'm just going to apply this all over my face. I'm focusing most of the coverage towards the center of my face. And basically, you just get it spread out and you just literally beat your face until it's blended in. You don't really want to see any like lines of where it stops and where it starts or whatnot. And don't forget to blend it down your neck. You definitely don't want it to look like it just cut off at your chin. Now I'm going to go in with this orange corrector by LA Girl, and I'm going to camouflage the dark areas of my face. That's the side of my nose, under my eyes, and around my mouth. Wherever your dark areas are, you can use this orange corrector there. I'm using this instead of using a concealer like I typically do. I really like this product, and it's only like $2-3, you guys. Like, what? And I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender as well. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer, and I'm going to put that in my crease area. And you guys are going to see why I'm doing this in just one moment. I'm not using any eyeshadow for this look, but I don't want my eyes to look flat. My eyes are already naturally flat, so I need to give them some type of dimension, even if I'm not going to use an eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl concealer in Fawn. I'm going to use this to highlight my face. I told you guys that we were really going to focus on the face in this video, so we're really going to focus on the face. Now, I just highlighted, my face in the areas where I like for it to be pronounced. This is going to be different for everybody, but this is a nice map, I guess you would call it, I like to use. On a lot of people, it really lengthens and slims the face. I don't take the concealer all the way to, the outside part of my face because that makes your face look more wide. I bring it around on the top of my lip, so it makes that area look more pronounced and makes your lips look bigger. It's a science behind all of this. Just bear with me and I will walk you guys through everything. I like to use the bottom of the beauty blender to blend out the very edges of the product because the bottom is where I apply my foundation with. So when you see me flip it over to the bottom, I'm really working and mixing in the concealer and the foundation together. Now I'm going to start to put this concealer on my eyelids, and as you guys can see, that's going to kind of contour and highlight my eyelids so that they're just not flat and empty because I didn't use any eyeshadow. And the last part I like to do is my nose. I brought the concealer up on the sides of my nose, so I'm not going to have to contour my nose. It's going to create its own natural shadow. Now I'm going to go in with the color Pure Beige, I believe, and I'm going to make that highlight pop even more. This is a super light concealer, but I'm not going to apply as much as I did with the Fawn. I'm only going to add a little bit to the areas that I really, really, really want to pop. So that's going to be under my eyes and my nose, because I like to make my nose look as slim as possible. And you can't skip the first step, because you need that Fawn, that, you know, medium colored concealer to help this one blend out. Because if you put this on by itself, for some reason, it just doesn't blend as well. It's like a necessary step that I have to take if I really want my highlight to pop. So we're just going to blend that out. And like I said again, use the bottom of your beauty blender to do the edges. I'm also going to take this over my eyelid to highlight my eyelid even more without the use of eyeshadow. And don't be afraid to, you know, use your fingers and get up in there. When I tried to do it, I kind of screwed it up a little bit, but everything is reversible, everything is fixable with makeup, and that's what I love about makeup so much. You can pretty much fix, there it goes, you can pretty much fix anything. It's gonna tick you off, but you can recover from it. I'm not going to be doing any cream contouring in this video, because being a darker girl is not necessary if you're going to do so much highlighting. I'm just going to contour later on with my bronzer. Now I'm just going in and blending the harsh edge of that concealer with a blending brush. Now I'm going to set my highlight with my Mercier loose, what's it called? Loose translucent setting powder. And I'm applying this quite heavily. I'm going to apply this on all the areas that I highlighted. I also like to bring this around my mouth when I'm wearing like lipsticks and glosses and stuff, because a lot of times, like, just wearing lipstick and lip gloss throughout the day, it'll kind of make the foundation and concealer around your mouth wear off. So I just put a little bit on that area, and now I'm going to use a little bit to set what's on my eyes so that it doesn't crease, because we didn't use an eyeshadow base or anything, and if you're oily, that can get really creasy. Now I'm going to use this angled brush by Sephora and my Maybelline gel liner, and I'm just going to do a fairly dramatic wing liner. This is very optional if you are a beginner when it comes to makeup. You can just do a regular pencil eyeliner at the top. You just need something there so that when you apply your lashes, you know, it'll have some depth of dimension. But I would definitely recommend some type of liner at the top, some type of black liner at the top. And you don't necessarily even have to do the lashes if you don't want to. If you have naturally long lashes, I would actually skip it. But I don't, so I'm just going to add some. These are by Salon Perfect. They're 2 pair of lashes stacked together, and I'll leave the details in the description box once again. And I'm just going to slide those babies on. Now, taking a really soft, small blush brush, I'm going to dust all that powder off. You don't want to use a brush that's too dense, because it'll disrupt what's underneath the powder, and you'll kind of like ruin your work that you did. All that hard work you just did, you'll completely ruin it. And I try not to get the powder on the other areas of my face. I'm trying to flick it off where it doesn't really hit, like, you know, where my contour would be and all that good stuff. Now, taking any white eyeliner of your choice, this one is by NARS. Put that on your waterline, and then take a teal eyeliner of your choice and apply that on the lower lash line. So it's going to be the white on the inside and the teal on the outside. And this one's by Makeup Forever. Also, I'll leave the color of it, the exact color, in the description box. Now I'm taking my Covergirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze, and I am really digging into those cheeks. I'm not playing. I need my face to be extremely snatched. I want to look like a bronze bunny, and I need to add some color back into my face, because all of that highlighting can really wash you out. I'm also going to take it on like the inner part of my nose area. That's going to make my nose look even more snatched. And now I'm going to use Sweetest Cocoa Blush by MAC. This is going to take my bronziness to the next level. This look has some interesting colors involved, so I did want to add like a pink blush. I just want to have something that was kind of earth tone. Now on to my favorite part. We're going to highlight those cheeks, honey. Yes, I'm using the angle blush brush, and I'm using the tip, I don't know how to explain this, like the tip of it to apply it, and then I flip it over and use the actual bristles to blend it out, as you can see. So put it on that little tip, pop that on your cheeks where you want it, then you're going to turn the brush over and blend it out. This is the easiest way to cut down on how many brushes you use, because I use this for my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight. I didn't have to switch brushes. I'm not a fan of having a million brushes to clean every day, and I think in this entire look I probably only used like 4 brushes, which is amazing. Now I'm going to highlight my nose. I'm going to go in with that same blending brush I've been using this whole time and blend that out. This is my personal preference of how I like to highlight my nose. I don't like to have one long streak going down. I just like to hit where the light would actually naturally hit on my nose in particular. But that is completely up to you. I'm also going to add a little bit more highlight just in the center of where my highlight is, and make sure I blend that out. You don't want glitter just sitting on your face. Then you start to feel yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Go, Carmen. Now I'm going to mist this face so all these powders and products can melt and mesh into my skin. I'm going to comb my brows back into place because my brows are extremely curly for no reason. And, you know, after you put all that powder on and stuff, they can, you know, get a little bit disrupted. So I'm just going to comb those back into place so they can dry. Get that lip balm or whatever that was off of my lips. I'm lining my lips with Cappuchino by NYX Cosmetics. I overline my top lip just a little bit, but you guys, I have a really amazing trick to make it look like you didn't even really try to overline it. And now the star of the show, Stone Lipstick by MAC. I'm gonna apply that on my lips, blend it in with the lip liner so that you don't see like an actual line of brown lip liner. Now I'm gonna take my highlighter, the same one I've been using. This is Opal by Becca, and I'm gonna apply this to my Cupid's bow ever so lightly, you guys. This really camouflages the fact that you overline your lips. It makes it kind of pushes the edge of your lips up some. It's like tricking the naked eye into thinking your lips are actually that big. And now I'm just going to apply my mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I don't actually pull the mascara all the way through my false lashes. I just kind of stop where my natural lashes end. If any of you guys were wondering how or why I was doing that. And that's the final look, you guys. So I'm about to go do my hair and I'll be right back. Oh, there she goes. Yes, feel yourself. Was that hard, you guys? I tried to make a really simple tutorial that will make you look bomb. It's a perfect look for fall. As always, let's be Snapchat friends. I'm very active on there, and I love when you guys send me messages. So until next time.
Also, a lot of you guys are asking me about my hair in my last video. These are dun, 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 crochet braids, girl. These are most definitely crochet braids. I will say that the way that I install them, I have not seen anywhere else. So I'm just gonna like dub myself the creator of that. I have a side part, and I will soon be making a tutorial on how I achieve these crochet braids because it's kind of confusing. I've been doing it on multiple clients for like the past month and a half now, really trying to perfect the technique. And once I feel like it's absolutely perfect, I will show you guys how to do it at home. And yeah, the hair I use, for those of you asking, most of the time I use the Free Tress Deep Twist in a number 2 because I don't like black hair. It really washes me out. But this install I have in, I use some Medel hair in Twin Deep in the back, and I have the deep twist at the top, so it's a little bit tighter up here and looser in the back. So yeah, comment below if you guys have any other questions. I love talking to you guys, so stay tuned for that video soon. And as always, let's be Snapchat friends, let's be Instagram friends, and let's be Facebook friends. I will tag all of my social media below. So, you know, we can follow each other and we can chit chat. I love you guys. I love when you guys interact with me. It's kind of cool. Y'all are becoming like my extended family. So, until next time, guys. Bye.